Iran launches new attacks on Israel. Israeli army urges civilians to stay in shelters. Serious escalation between Iran and Israel. Missiles, warnings, and fears of regional war. Iranian state media announced that Tehran has launched a new wave of missiles toward Israel, marking another unprecedented escalation in the ongoing conflict between the two countries. The Israeli military confirmed the detection of these launches and urged residents to move to protected areas. Air raid sirens were heard in both Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, and witnesses reported explosions in both cities. In a televised statement, the Iranian military warned Israeli civilians to stay away from critical areas, saying, "We have accurate data on sensitive sites, and we urge civilians not to be used as human shields." Iranian outlets claimed that some missiles managed to penetrate Israeli air defenses. However, the Israeli army has not yet commented on these claims. In response, Israel launched airstrikes targeting what it described as Iranian nuclear facilities in Tehran. Iranian state TV confirmed at least 5 people were killed in an Israeli strike on a residential building in the capital. The death toll is expected to rise due to the area's high population density. AFP reported loud explosions and heavy smoke near the Ministry of Communications, with emergency services rushing to the scene. These developments come after 2 days of extreme tension. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu described the conflict with Iran as existential, while Tehran accused Israel of expanding the war by striking the Pars oil facility in the Gulf. In a related development, Iranian police announced the arrest of 2 individuals suspected of links to Israel's Mossad, though no further details were given. On the international front, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, in a phone call with U.S. President Donald Trump, called for urgent action to prevent a broader conflict. He welcomed Trump's support for a peaceful resolution, but warned that continued escalation could drag the entire Middle East into an uncontrollable catastrophe. Erdogan added that the conflict has already caused major civilian and economic losses. Meanwhile, Germany, France, and the UK have offered to hold talks with Iran regarding its nuclear program, aiming to de-escalate the growing crisis. Iran continues to claim it holds conclusive evidence of U.S. support for Israeli attacks. The Israeli army, in turn, has demanded that Iran evacuate all weapons facilities, signaling a possible new wave of military operations in the coming days.